More than 40 years after Beverly Johnson became the first black model to grace the cover of Vogue, the fashion industry is facing its own reckoning over racism and exclusion. Anna Wintour, regarded as one of the most influential figures in fashion, has apologized for hurtful and intolerant mistakes by the magazine during her 30-year tenure, or tenure, however you pronounce it, as Vogue's editor-in-chief. But black members of the industry say real change must come from corporate boardrooms that often exploit black culture but do too little to support its creators. I think fashion is a great example of a platform and business that loves black culture, loves the black body, but doesn't want the poor back into the black community financially, says Emil Wilbekin, the former editor in chief of Essence magazine. As mass protests took place nationwide this month about the killings by U.S. police of unarmed black men and women, Johnson proposed the Beverly Johnson rule. It will require fashion and beauty companies to interview at least two black professionals for openings on exclusive boards and other influential positions. I believe that the door has been cracked open just a little bit, said Johnson, who first graced the Vogue cover in 1974. Washington, Washington Post fashion critic Robin Givhan has said she can spot the lack of diversity in luxury brands by looking at their end products. And Gregor's missteps in recent years include Prada's 2018 keychain of a monkey with inflated lips and Gucci's 2019 blackface high neck sweater with a mouth cut out and trimmed in red. There is really only two that have men of color at the helm: Oliver Roasting at Balmain and Virgil Abloh, the who designers of menswear for Louis Vuitton, Gifhan noted. The place where the changes really have to happen are in exclusive suits, because that's where the decisions are made about the designer looks alike. And the designer is then the person who is able to determine what the runway show looks like and what the advertising campaign looks like, Gifhan said. Stylist Law Roach, who has worked with singers Zendaya, Ariana Grande, Celine Dion, said he sometimes feels as if he does not exist in the industry. Have I ever been introduced as an assistant and my white female assistant as me? Absolutely 1,000%, said Roach. He said that at fashion shows in New York, he has been asked to see my ticket or to see my message with my seat assignment lots and lots of times. One of the first steps Roche will take to bring about change is to do better at championing black brands. I'm holding myself accountable as somebody who has the power to make a difference in someone's career and life. I'm holding myself accountable to make sure that I do it more frequently for people who like me, he said.